The machine arrived, we should check the machine first. First step, we should check the machine inside. That means inside the parts. Whether there are parts inside. Because sometimes we will put tools. We will put tools in the machine. So you should check the machine inside. You should check inside the parts. There are parts inside or not. And the second, you should check the machine, this part, the machine, there are something to block the machine or not. Because we will put some parts, some tools and some parts in the machine. So you should take the other parts, this one is the collector, the other parts from the machine. First is check the machine. When the machine arrived, you should check the machine. That means you should check inside the parts. There is no other object, other things, other tools inside. And also check the moving parts. Because long-term delivery, maybe the boards, check the moving boards, check the binding boards, especially for the binding boards. And it's fixed or not, it's loose or not. First is check the machine. And take the parts out from the machine. After check all the machine parts, and the second step, we should collect the machine. You see, we should collect the collector. This one is for the collector. This one is for the collector. So you should collect the collector like this. Here is the collector. Here's the collector. These two parts together. Here's the curve. Let's join the collector. The collector, there are two kind of curve. This whole curve in the back part to this place. Let's join to the collector. First check the machine and clean the machine, and second we collect to the collector. We collect to the collector. Third step is to collect to the wire, collect to electric power. This machine needs three phase 4 lamp. R means L1, L2, L3 is fire lamp. The last one is the loud lamp. The loud lamp means NULL lamp. The 3 is fire lamp. That means we should collect the electric power. Collect to the electric power. Collect to the electric power this place. See? There are L1, L2, L3, and N is loud. N is loud. L1, L2, L3 is fire lamp. N is loud lamp. So after collect that to the main machine, and we should collect to the collector. Collector is a plug. You also, because maybe different country, the plug is different. So maybe you can collect to the. This one is single phase. This one single phase. For the collector is single phase. It's on off. If your plug and socket is different from ours, you can directly collect to the cable. Direct to collect to the wire. That means single phase. After collect, this is on off. And here is a sensor to detect. Okay, after collect the wire, but now we should collect to the air source. Air supplier, collect to the air compressor. There are two air compressors, two pipes. This one is 12. We said the diameter, the outer diameter is 12 mm. You should collect to the power source. This one is collect to the collector. collector is here. The cap collector is here. From the main machine to this place. The power source is from here. Oh no, the air source, the air compressor, from the air compressor. This one collect to the air compressor, the big one. The smaller one connect to the cap collector, cap stacker. Okay, after you collect the electric parts, electricity, and I will also collect to the air supplier, air compressor. I will collect to the air compressor, and this one clicked. Now we do the work. You should check everything smooth, everything not blocked. Now we should start the machine. After you collect this one, after you collect the electric power, this machine have face this one total power. This one total power. This one is a phase protection. This one protection. That means a phase protection. If your electricity collect wrong, the wire 3 line, the three fire line collect wrong, then he will ask you, they will show you to collect it again. After you turn on the electric power, normally it will showing emergency stop. They will showing emergency stop, emergency stop. That means this one need your remote controller to control this, and to press down. Okay, now it's no emergency stop. And if your electric fire, if your power supplier collect wrong, here will show you phase problem, phase 1 or something. You cannot run the machine. Only you change to the correct collection, then it can work. Now the machines here, we wire collect, but now we load the machine. Here is the cap feed. This is the cap fan here. Here is the sensor to detect the fan. If the sensor, the paper short here, he will alarm but not stop the machine. Here feed the cap fan here. And here feed the cap button. Here feed the cap button. How to feed the cap button? Feed the cap button here. Here is plug the button. If the sensor detects the paper, if the paper short, auto pull the paper button. And from here, the top should be peel laminating. Laminating should be on the top and feed to here. And in the center, maybe if the size different, you should adjustment the guide, the paper thickness, the paper width to keep in the center, to fit to this place. Here is for cap side sealing by ultrasonic. That means when the cap paper comes here, here is a sensor to detect the cap fan. If the cap fan goes here and the ultrasonic close, this one is close, and the cap side sealing work. This one detects the cap fan. If cap bottle not sealing and fault, and the cap come here, detect low cap body coming, auto stop. And here, if no paper coming, then it will not stop. But if the paper sent, and here coming, and here is cap fan, not cap film not coming, auto stop. And here detect the cap button. After cap button come here, and send to the kiln. This one detects the paper. There are paper come or lots. There are come lots. If the paper come in, and here punch the button, here punch the button, and here use there are low button punch. Here take the paper button punch or lots. Use the button low punch, auto stop. Only paper come from here, and here punch the button. If low cap come here, stop. Low button, stop. Low button punch, stop. This one is pre-folding. This side is heater. If we use double P, you use this one. This one for collect for double P, and for the lubricate. This two is the main heating. Main heating should use air compressor, main heating. And this one is the learning, cap button learning. This one is the cap top curling. Here is the button punch and automatic turns out. Here is a motor. Here is a motor control the learning. Motor control the learning and the curling. And here is the sensor. If the paper cap drop on this place, and also cap drop on this place, will auto stop. And here is for adjustment to the pressure, the curling. Press down for adjustment the curling. This one is discharge. This one to discharge. This place is press down to learning for the cap top learning. And here, if the cap pass, paper cap pass this one, no discharge, auto stop. This one is control the sensor. If cap discharge to the collector, not to the collector, also auto stop. Okay, right now we load the whole machines. Now we should try to run the machine. When new machine arrived, we first should run the job. Now we check the manual, the control. Here start. Two starts together. The machine starts. Jog. That means the machine moves step by step. Jog. And stop. You stop the machine. This one is a power indicator. This one is for urgent stop. And here is a paper suck switch. When you want the machine working, you should turn on the paper switch. Here is air supply switch. You should turn on the air switch. This is the suck paper. When the machine automatically running, you feed the paper. This is suck paper. Here is the learning motor, but here is also control the same. This is the same work. This one must be pressed on. This one is off. This one is on. And here is the blower switch. Blower control the collector blower and this blower. And this alarm switch. That means use the machine there are 84 auto stop, but only the caps come from the collector, and then you can turn on the switch. And here is a heater. Heater 1, heater 2, heater 3, and heater 4. This 4 is the mini heater, from the first one to the last one. The first is pre-fitting. This one main heating, and this one main heating. This one is also, this one for the early heat. This one is kept there for the later use, but now is no need. Okay, after the machine clears, we should check the machine. We should check the machine is running smooth or not, because sometimes if you check it's block a lot, you should want jog. You should press jog, and here is a jog. This work also the same. Jog, stop, and start, and urgent stop. So we want jog slowly to check the machine. To check there are some block logs. Okay, now it's okay, no problem. While you stop the machine, especially when the heater is on, you do not stop the machine on this place, because on this furnace, because it's a heater inside, maybe will burn the paper. So you should depart, and the mold become a little hot. So you should stop a place like this. Now we should run the machine to start. Right now we set the speed 70. Okay. This one stop. This one stop is there are position. There are position to control the motor. That means will help to turn angle to help the motor not stop on this furnace. But if you press urgent stop, it will maybe stop not on the correct position. Now the machine is running. We should start heating. 1, 2, 3, 4. If single P is 1, 2, 3, 4. The heating 1 is the first one. Heating 2 is the number 2. Heating 3 number 3. And if for the number 4, heat 4, if you use double P, if you use double P, if you use double P, this one not heating. It's another cool system. It's another for the double P. So this one you should take off. If you use for double P, you should switch off number 4. You should switch number 4. And this one is a water cool system. That means you should put the tank, connect to the tank and the water to cool this mold. The mold is a little different. It's a difference. For the double P, this one switch off. But for single P, this one is on. For single P, this one is on. So while the temperature arrives, we can start the machine. The temperature is set against the paper thickness. Different paper thickness may be a little different. That means if the temperature, if you right now use 250 GSM, we can say this temperature. You still good. But if you raise the paper thickness and the bottom seal is not good, you should raise the temperature. Maybe the most important is the human temperature. While waiting for the paper, while waiting for the temperature, we should feed the bottom. Feed the bottom here. Here is for the bottom. Loose. And here. Feed the bottom. After you feed the button, you should check the manual. One jog, press on one jog and press jog to test the button is work or not. That means press on this, only feed the button, only punch the button and feed the button. You should test the button in the center or not. You should test in the center or not. That means only feed press on this for the test the button punch or not. Test the button in the center for adjustment in the center and the lot. And also you can use remote controller to check. This one is a jog. That means when you press jog and press on this for adjustment usage. This one is a paper suck. That means you press on jog and you can press this one to suck paper. Suck paper. That means here to suck paper. This one is jog. This one together to suck paper. When you run jog, this one together to suck paper. This one is used for adjustment. And this suck paper suck switch is after your warning. You warning the machine, then you turn on to suck the paper, automatically suck the paper. This one turn off to close the paper suck, to close the paper feed. For the machines, before start we check how to check, how to collect and how to start the machine. And this one is for the lubricate oil, for the carb lubricate oil. Only you're working, you turn on. This one switch off, switch on, switch off. If you do not work, you should switch off this oil. This is for the top curling, for the top curling lubricates. And for the old type machine, another kind of panel. That means like this two starts. This one is alarm switch. This one air switch to the air supplier. There's total power. There's urgent stop and indicator stop jog. There's another kind of panel. And the heater show 1, 2, 3, 4. The heater. This one is low use, but the heater is controlled on the PLC inside. On the menu, there are on the auto page there are 1, 2, 3, 4 switch counter. Counts the heater count switch. And here is alarm switch. First start the machine, do not turn on. Only as the cups come out, turn on. This air source for the heating, and the knurling motor, and the air blower, and the air paper suck. When you start the machine, then you are ready to make the cups. You suck the paper. Okay, the others similar. And of course, you should ensure this one is on or off. Before machines work, you should ensure this one is work. That means it's on. The ultrasonic is on. Of course, to keep the ultrasonic stable and long time, we will assemble a stabilizer. Here is collect to the ultrasonic only. It's better you collect a stabilizer for the ultrasonic. That means you can collect to the ultrasonic system for a stabilizer. ABC is fair line, and the N is low line.